You've wasted more nights than you dare to count. You know it. No need to deny it. You've gone to bed with that sickening feeling that something's wrong, with the certainty that today was just another chapter in a story going nowhere. Yet here you are, repeating the same routine, hoping change will happen on its own. Let me tell you something you might not want to hear. Change is not a miracle. It's an assault. It doesn't come gently. It doesn't knock politely. You either take it by force or it never comes. There's no middle ground. And if you keep waiting, hiding behind excuses and distractions, you'll stay exactly where you are. You have a life that doesn't fulfill you. You feel it in your chest every night when the lights go off and you're left with the silence. You don't need me to tell you this, but instead of doing something, you deceive yourself. You repeat the same lies. I'll start tomorrow. It's not the right time. I need to solve this first. And so the days go by, and so the years go by. But listen to me carefully. Tonight can be different. Not because the universe chose you. Not because there's a magical sign waiting for you. But because you can decide, right now, to make it so. Here's the Tarantino twist: your story isn't written in stone. You can change the script. You can rewrite the plot. You can become the protagonist. Not just an extra in your own life. But there's a price, and that price is the truth. The method is brutally simple: a notebook, a pen, the silence of the early hours. That's it. No guru, no self-help book, no waiting for motivation. You just need to sit down, take a breath, and write. Write about what you're doing wrong. No filters, no escuetenes, no excuses. Because here's the problem. You don't change because you won't look at yourself honestly. You'd rather avoid the mirror than face what's staring back. Nietzsche said it best. Become who you are. But here's the catch. To do that, you first have to discover who you really are. And that's not done with motivational quotes or positive vibes. It's done with surgical brutality, breaking down every mistake, every fear, every doubt that brought you here. The hardest truth: suffering is the most powerful tool to know yourself. And you've been running from it, numbing it with distractions, with empty entertainment, with the false belief that if you ignore it long enough, it'll disappear. It won't. Change only happens when you RIP off the blinders and look at what's underneath. And if you're honest, what's underneath is a disaster. But here's the good news. Disasters can be rebuilt. Mistakes can be corrected. Stories can be rewritten. The Tarantino lesson: think about him. A nobody. No connections. No clear path. But he had something most people don't. An obsessive passion for the story he wanted to tell. Not the one the world expected. Not the one his circumstances dictated. His. And you? What story are you writing? Is it yours? Or one someone else imposed on you? The difference between those who change and those who don't is simple. The ones who change face themselves with the same raw honesty Tarantino uses in his scripts. No softening reality. No covering mistakes. No hiding behind excuses. Your challenge tonight, when the world is asleep, when the noise fades, grab a notebook and write. No censorship. No mercy. Write every stupid decision, every fear holding you back, every excuse you've used to avoid moving. Write until it hurts. And when it hurts, keep writing. Then find the solutions. Don't justify. Don't say it's not that easy. Of course it's not easy. If it were, everyone would do it. But here's what they don't tell you. You don't need to solve everything tonight. You just need one decision. One small, concrete step you can take tomorrow. Because if you wait until you feel ready, you'll never be ready. Fear doesn't disappear before you start. It disappears along the way. The truth in 01 tells you you can change your life in a single night. Not because everything magically fixes itself, but because the second you decide to face reality without excuses, that's when everything starts to move. There's no written destiny, no predetermined ending. Only the story you dare to tell, and the one you resign yourself to living. Which one will you choose? If you've made it this far, it's because a part of you knows you have to act. Not for inspiration, not for motivation, but because that emptiness you feel every night, it's proof something's wrong. And it's not bad luck, not circumstances, not the world being against you. It's a narrative problem. Your story isn't writing itself. It's being written with every decision you avoid. The scariest part, if you don't become the author of your story, someone else will write it for you. Social pressures, routine, other people's expectations. How many people do you know trapped in jobs they hate, in relationships that drain them, in lives they never wanted? They're there because they chose not to decide. They believe the most dangerous lie. This is just life. No, that's what people say when they've given up. You have two choices: keep doing the same thing, making the same excuses. Grab the pen tonight and start rewriting. The final question a year from now. When you look back, what will you see? The same regrets? Or the night you finally took control? If this hit you, drop a comment. I'm rewriting my story. And if you want more raw truth, subscribe, but only if you're ready to act. The notebook's waiting. The pen's in your hand. What's your next move? Thank you for watching.